Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome. My name is Laia, and welcome to this chit chat and maybe productivity session. Um, we're going to take some time to allow for folks to come in and to check in. Honestly, this is an improvised session, so I don't even have my timer with me today. It was more of a filming day, and then I decided that I was gonna spend some time reading my novel. I got notes back, and it's time for me to dive right back into it and start writing again next week. So my idea is to spend some time with you all, whether you're here live or you're watching the replay later on, and yeah, maybe do a little bit of sprints. Like I said, I'm not fully prepared, so instead of having my timer today, we're gonna have to just use my phone. I have an app that grows trees, and so that's what we're gonna be using for our timer today. But yeah, if you're here live, feel free to check in. Let me know how you're doing. Also, let me know how the audio and the video are. This is a different platform than I usually use for my sprints, so I'm not able to like connect my mic or anything since this is directly from my phone. So I want to make sure that all the technical things are working, and also make sure that the chat is working. So, but anyways, if you're here, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Good to be seen. Like I was saying, I am currently at the stage of rereading my draft for, I don't know, I think this is going to be the third time that I'm reading this particular draft, this time with lots of fabulous notes and highlights from my editor. So it's exciting times, because next week I'm going to start writing the final draft. Like, that's it. That's it. So the chat is open. Hey, hey, hey. How are you, Jackie? So good to see you. Lovely to see you. Can hear and see perfectly fine. Perfect. Good, good, good. Hello, Brandon. Good to see you. Hello, Zinc. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome, welcome. So, how are you doing? How are you feeling today? It is what, Thursday? It was supposed to be an extremely rainy day today, and it's been like sunny, rainy, sunny, rainy. And right now, it's getting close to dusk here, a couple hours till dusk, and the sun came up. I have spent the morning recording yoga classes, and I did a little bit of kind of like skimming through this is my manuscript, friends. Yay. And so I skimmed through it a little bit, but then I have in my like electronic pad, I have like I have the novel broken down by scenes, and then I have the manuscript printed with all the notes. Then I also have a notebook to take more notes, and then obviously all the fun things to take notes with. Hello, Summer Star. Good to see you. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, so I'm gonna have to read through this however I can. Again, this is my second time going live here on Substack, so I'm starting to get used to it. Morning in California. Just got home from a walk to the local coffee shop. Nice. How was it? Was it like $10 for a coffee? Speaking of coffee, I'm also having a little bit of coffee. Having just a latte, just basic latte from the machine. But it's good. It's a oat milk latte. But cheers. Ah, it's good. My braided puff. It's not even braided. It's just like a little twist. But I'm glad. I'm glad you like it. Zinc. I love those emojis. That's absolutely me right now. It's like I'm nerding out on my own book, which is fantastic. But yeah, I sent in the manuscript a few weeks ago, and while I was waiting for my editor to return it, I spent some time like playing and working with the characters, like who they are a little bit more, the relationships between them, that kind of thing. So now I can reread with her notes and rewrite whatever needs to be rewritten. And I have a couple of months to do it, so I'm super excited. Hello, Jessica. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, Verse Annette or Verse. Um, about $10 for 2 drinks. Okay, that's not too bad, Jackie. That's not bad at all. Um, that was your daughter's go-to. You know, the cool thing or the interesting thing is that I grew up with white parents before the era of YouTube, and so I don't know how my mom knew to wet my hair, but that was the only thing that she knew, and that everything else she did was just like brush the fuck out of it, like just like brush it back. It was, and so I mean, I kept decent curls, but now that I've learned, I mean, I don't know a lot about black hair. I know enough to take care of my black hair, and I have a great stylist that like she understands I only do bare minimum, and so like little twists. She's like, just don't do the same thing every day. Just like just change it up. I'm like, all right, I can do that. So, um, oh, thank you so much, Star. Yeah, I'm super stoked. I'm super excited. I'm super excited about my book. And like seeing notes and like seeing what works and it doesn't work, and it's great. This is what I'm here to do. This is why I'm a writer. Um, let's see. Oh, you were also adopted, Summer Star. Yay! I mean, I don't know if yay, but I mean, I feel like yay. Anyways, do you all want to do some sprints? We can also just chit chat. Like, I'm cool with whatever. But let me know. What would you like to do? If you are new to this space, if you've never seen me before, again, name is Laia. Um, and the way I pretty much organize my life is with Pomodoro sprints. It's a technique that I learned not that long ago. If you like Pomodoro sprints, put a tomato in the chat. Just make me happy and put a tomato in the chat. But the Pomodoro method basically invites you to grab a chunk of time and divide it between focus sprints and little breaks. The traditional way is to do 25 minutes on and then 5 minutes off. You could also make that shorter, you could make that longer, depending on the task, depending on how you're feeling, your capacity for that project, right? How long you actually need to get it completed. I see some tomatoes in the chat. Yay! Um, you're down to sprint. Yay. Cool, cool, cool. All right. Yeah, we'll do some sprints. So yeah, so usually I have my tiny cube timer, but again today I actually my goal today was to record some yoga classes, which I did. Yay, they'll be out pretty soon. And at the same time, I realized that I wanted to take some time to read through this a little bit and start to get it moving. So by Monday, I feel super ready to dive right back in. And I was like, I could do this by myself, or I could do this with my lovely community. So I figured that, why not be slightly uncomfortable for a few minutes because, again, second Substack Live, and just be with you all. So I'm really glad that I'm here. I'm really glad that you're here. It's so lovely to see you all. Again, if you're new to the community, feel free to check in, say hello. Um, Laura putting some emojis. Yay, yay. I'm so glad you love this. Um, oh, Kat. Hey, hey, hey. Good to see you. You're like, it's not Catherine, it's Kat. You know me. I do, I do. Good to see you. So lovely to see some of the folks from the community here. So, yay. I'm so glad. All right. So, before we get started, let me know if you want to. Again, this was pretty much impromptu. I decided this like 20 minutes ago. But I'd love to know, since you're here, what are you going to be working on? What are some projects that you think you could spend maybe 25 minutes doing? And it could be anything. You could work, study, write, read, draw, crochet, take a nap, cook. The point is to be intentional and be as focused as possible. I'm working on a post for my Substack talking about phone addiction a little bit, and just how like our attention spans are just gone. And so I have found that Pomodoro sprints are one of the best ways for me to find some focus and some time to truly be doing what I want to be doing with my time, my energy, and ultimately my life. Yeah. You have to read contest entries. Nice, Cat. Yay! I'm so glad that you joined us, Brandon. Yeah, good to see you here too. Yeah, I see some of y'all that I've obviously seen on other platforms, but it's so lovely to see you here as well. So yeah, I'm gonna be reading a little bit through my manuscript, taking notes, drinking my fabulous coffee. I mean, it isn't fabulous, but it is coffee and it is hot, and that's what I like. I'm a simple woman. So, are you all ready for some sprints? Um, so, I've been tomating this morning. Gonna finish putting some odds and ends um, back in their proper space from the cluttering session. Perfect. Need to work on responding to messages and having your latte. Perfect, Jackie. All right, so it looks like we all have some ideas of what we're going to be working on. Also, if you're not entirely sure, you could utilize the first sprint to make a to-do list. Consider creative projects that maybe you've been putting off or haven't had time for, and start to think about where could you start to incorporate Pomodoro sprints in your life. Maybe right now is not the time. You just got this at a random time and you're not able to, but also this is going to be saved and posted so you can use this sprint later on. But yeah, let's see what we can do with 25 minutes. Yeah. Again, I'm going to be using an app today to time us, and I'll have to pay more attention because it doesn't ring or anything. But it's this app, and basically it grows a little tree while you're working. It also doesn't allow you to use your phone for random stuff. So I have all the socials blocked. I mean, in more than one way, but especially when I'm doing Pomodoros. And so if I came out of the app, it would kill the tree. And I don't know about you, but I don't really want to kill a tree, but I don't have to, even if it's a virtual one. So, Laura, you were also Pomodoroing, but much better when it's a group activity. I agree. It is so much nicer as a group. So, all right, I think I'm going to be growing some sunflowers. It seems like the right thing to do. So I will try to type in the chat. It's just kind of hard because this is the phone. But basically, what I usually do is put at what time we will return. So let me actually just calculate it, and I'll tell you. Just in case you lowered the volume or like for whatever reason the app closed or something like that, you would be able to know when we'll be back from the sprint. So it takes me a moment to do numbers. So that's 37 past the hour. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it's at 37 past the hour. All right, so long spine, my friends. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Sigh it out. Happy productivity. See you all in 25 minutes. Good luck. All right, my friends, bring yourself to a pausing or a stopping point. This is the end of our first sprint. And I'm going to go ahead and set a break for 5 minutes. Let me know how you're doing. I'm going to go through the chat really quick, see who joined in while we were in our sprint. Um, hello, Jatna. Oh, you did one of my yoga videos? Yay! Which one was it? How was it? Did you enjoy it? And Brendan just said I was planning to do the new couch yoga class this evening. Yeah. I just uploaded that on my YouTube channel. So, 37 minutes? No, that was 25 minutes, Kat. This is a 25-minute sprint as usual. How was it? How did it feel, my friends? I read through the first two chapters, like just basically the notes, and just took some notes on what I want to add and subtract, so that it'll make it a lot easier, next week. But how was it for you? How did it feel? Also, let me know. Could y'all hear the banging nonstop that was going on? Because if you could, then I will mute my mic on the next one. Um, yeah, let me know. You got a lot done, Kat. Yay! Chose your winners and sent. Yay! I bet they're excited. So you sent like the what do you call it? Like where you say who the winners are. That's awesome. No banging sounds. Okay, cool. That's good. I'm glad you all don't have to hear it because it's a Barcelona thing. Like there's always construction at all times and banging sounds. I'm considering putting my headphones on, and obviously right now they're not happening. But as soon as I try to focus again. All right, let's see. Loved it, Laura. Feeling way more inspired than did before. Yay! That was great. Got so much work done in this first wave. Isn't it great how much we can get done in such little time? Brandon heard no banging. Okay, cool. Because I don't have a mic attached. It doesn't work for the Substack Live when I put my mic, so I didn't do it. And yeah, there's construction going on. I don't know, somewhere in this building because it's super loud. But I'm glad it didn't happen when I was recording yoga classes earlier today. Right now, if y'all can't hear it, then it's all good. All right, so we have 2.5 minutes before our next sprint. During this break, of course, you can stay here and chit chat. It's also a great time to drink water or take a sip of your cozy drink. And it's also a good time to get up, move around, go to the restroom, move, look outside, get some sunshine. Yeah. The point is to take your attention away from the project. I know that sometimes that may seem counterintuitive if you're in the flow, but the point is that when we create this alternation between focus and breaks, you can, at least I can sustain my productivity not even like for much longer, but more regularly. Like it's a lot easier for me to get back to reading, writing, creating when I know that it's not going to drain me all the way to the bottom, right? It's like I do a little work, take a break. Little work, take a break. Little work, longer break. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad you enjoy it, Jackie. Um, yeah, so I mean, I do these on Insight Timer 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I think I'm going to do Tuesday, Thursday here. So we should start talking about the times that we want to do these. So, of course, feel free to put it in the chat if there are times that work for you. But I think I may keep it at the same that I'm doing on the other platform because it's a time that works. Oh, you have Insight? Well, then find me on there. Yeah, find me on there because that's Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I've been doing there for a good amount of time now. Definitely, I would say close to a year. What do y'all think? But yeah, I wanna start doing them here as well, just because why not? I think it's. I was just talking to someone a minute ago, and I was like, I'm gonna do it on Substack today. If one person joins and they benefit from it, I've done my job. So I'm so glad that you are here and this worked for you. But yeah, I think I'll do them around this time or a little bit earlier today. I started kind of an hour late because again, it wasn't in my plans. I kind of just did it. All right, we have 20 seconds left. So if you're just joining us, welcome. I'm Laia, and we're doing a little bit of chit chatting and Pomodoro sprints. And we've done one 25-minute sprint, and we're not good. We're not gonna do. We're going to do another one. I was just reading the comments. We're now gonna do our second sprint. So again, if you're just joining us now, maybe let me know what you're going to be working on in the chat, not just to keep yourself accountable, but sometimes it also can help inspire others, not just the ones here live right now, but the people that will be watching the recording, those in the future. So yeah, so feel free to share what you're going to be working on. I'm going to start reading chapter 3 and just taking some more notes to see what I'm going to write later on. Oh yes. So you're gonna be reading picture books, Catherine. That's great. It's so odd to call you Catherine, Cat. And then Brandon is saying I use the pre-recorded ones also at random times. Yeah, so there will be some pre-recorded ones here. I have pre-recorded ones on my YouTube channel, and also I have audio tracks that are Pomodoro sprints with like different background sounds. So yeah. All right, my friends, are we ready for our second sprint of today, which will probably be our last? I just wanted to do a short little session with you all. Okay, so 25 minutes. We're gonna grow a different plant this time. I did a sunflower last time. We'll do these. I think these are lilies. Yeah, we'll go with the lilies this time. All right, my friends. Tall spine. Relax your shoulders. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Happy productivity. See you all in 25 minutes. Best of luck. All right, my friends, bring yourself to a pausing or a stopping point. That is the end of our second sprint. So let me know how you did, how you're feeling. I did set up a 5 minute timer um, for our break, even if this is our last sprint, which I'm not sure. You never know. We could decide to keep going. But feel free to let me know in the chat how this sprint went for you. It went extremely fast for me. I feel like it was not 25 minutes, although the timer says it was 25 minutes, so I'm going to believe it. But yeah, how was it for you, my friends? Let me know. I kept editing, not editing, but revising these chapters and taking notes so that I can start the edit this coming week. But if you're just joining us, welcome. I hope that you are well. We are chit chatting and doing some Pomodoro sprints. We've done two 25-minute Pomodoros, and I am super stoked. I feel super happy. Um, all is great here, Summer Star. That's great. Another great sprint. Yay, Laura. More like a gentle walk. Do you mean like actually you went for a walk, or is that like figurative? Like it felt like a gentle walk. But yeah, yo, I'm so happy. I really am enjoying reading through feedback for my novel. It is something that I think maybe a lot of people fear, and to me, feedback is one of the things I enjoy the most when I'm doing pretty much anything. However, I'm very mindful on who I get feedback from. It always has to be someone that is relevant to what I'm getting feedback on, if you know what I mean. Like, honestly, if I handed my manuscript to some random person on the street and they said they don't like it, the only feedback that would give me is that that's the wrong audience. However, if I give my manuscript to a professional editor and they give me feedback, I know that that is founded in knowledge and experience, and it can actually, provide me with tools to improve my work. Um, Slipped in during the last sprint. Yay, Rachel! Hello, hello. How are you doing? Figuratively, trying to work a little slower these days. Yeah, I'm. If you know me, you know I'm all about slow productivity, slow creativity, slow, slow, slow. The more they try to push me to go fast, the slower I go. That's my motto. This was really good for you too, Jackie. That's great. Yay, yeah, and this is what I find about Pomodoro sprints. It's that even if like now we finish the session and you don't do another Pomodoro, like, or maybe you stop doing the thing that you were doing and you don't do it anymore, right, for the rest of the day. Most of the time, like I know that I have done more than I would have if I hadn't done the Pomodoro. It always feels so productive. Like I don't know. Do you relate? Do you agree? Rachel says feedback is a gift. That's one of our culture codes at your job. That's wonderful, and that's the thing. It's like I, when I was a figure skating coach, which I have moved on from, it was kind of impossible to have coworkers. Like I couldn't work with people. Like I tried, and it was more of like if you ask questions, if you ask for feedback or advice or whatever, it was seen as like you just didn't know what you were doing. And to me, it was so sad to not be able to collaborate with people. Like, if you collaborated with anyone, it was kind of like, oh, well, you're down here and I'm here. And I was like, no, no, like, I have things to share and you have things to share. And you're good at this and I'm good at that. And we can, like, make freaking magic together. Like, I don't know. That's how I feel about it. You're about to get something done that takes hours because I get distracted. It is a symptom of our times. They want you to be distracted. That's the thing that pisses me off is that they want you to be distracted. They don't want you to be here creating, being productive, feeling good, feeling grounded, feeling centered. They want you distracted, confused, and in fight or flight. And I'm like, fuck it. Like, no. I can choose, even if it's just for 1 hour, to be present, to make a choice, to do what I actually want to do with my time and my attention. So, yay for being here. Pomodoro is so good for focus. Yeah, and also we've also been doing what do you call it? Body doubling, right? Body doubling is this theory, which I mean, try it. Let me know if it works for you. Of being doing something and watching someone do something, it makes your mirror neurons want to do the same thing. So it's great for folks with ADHD, or if you're anyone that has a short attention span, or you have a hard time being present, writing, studying, working, whatever. Body doubling can be quite great. And so that's why, maybe some of y'all can relate to this. If you are a writer or someone that can work from anywhere, it feels really good to go to a co-working space or to a coffee shop or somewhere where there's people also like sitting on their laptops and working, right? It just kind of makes you feel like, all right, if they can do it, maybe I can do it too. Yeah, body doubling is great for me. Yeah, it's great for me too. So yeah, I hope that these are some tips that you can take with you even when we're not live, because that's the thing that I find the most important. Like I feel like there are so many resources that you can find out there. Nowadays there's resources everywhere, right? But like consider, like try one of them. Maybe you try Pomodoro sprints or body doubling or anything like that, and just see how it feels for you. If it works, fit it into your life in the same way that you fit stupid shit, fit some things that are good for you and that feel good for you. Like, it's great to talk about productivity, but like, how are you actually being able to do this? And maybe it is by joining live sessions. Maybe it is by using recorded tracks. Maybe it's by creating a physical space where you can do this with people, right? Laura says body doubling really works for me too. Yay! This is my first live on Substack. Well, welcome, Rachel. Can anyone do one, or do you need a special subscription? No, you can. I mean, if you have a Substack account, you can do one. The thing is that I think, I mean, even if you don't have subscribers, actually, you know what I mean? Like, it comes up for everyone, like to your subscribers and to non-subscribers. You can only do it on the app, though, as far as I know. But I'm not a Substack expert. However, there are many Substack experts out there you can ask. But yeah, that's what I know. What else? Do y'all want to do a couple of stretches before we close today's session? Oh, please don't apologize for your question. It's a great question. I'm not sure that my answer is fully accurate. So, but yeah, do y'all want to finish with a couple of seated stretches? If you've joined my sessions before, you know that I always love to close them with that. And I would be happy to, because whether we stretch together or not, I'm going to do some stretching because it's good for me. So, and as you can see, I'm wearing jeans. I'm in this like tiny ass corner. Like, it's not like I have a lot of room or anything, right? And I'm saying that just so that wherever you are, you can join. Also, only do what feels good for you. Skip the rest. We're just going to do a couple of basic stretches. Yeah? All right. So make yourself comfy. And like, my chair is turned sideways. You could put the backrest behind you and lean against the backrest, or slide a little bit forward. It's just whatever and wherever you are. Yeah? If your chair has wheels, make sure that you either lock them or try to see if you can plant your feet onto the earth to ground yourself and be more stable. And then relax your shoulders down and away from your ears. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and let it go. Now, as you inhale, lift your shoulders up toward your ears. Make fists with your hands if you want to. And as you exhale, relax it all. Again, inhale, shoulders up toward the ears. Maybe make fists. Maybe curl your toes too. You can even squeeze the muscles of your face. Tighten, tighten, tighten. And then release. Inhale, lift your shoulders up. Exhale, roll them back and down and away from the ears, allowing more space for your neck. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, start to bring your right ear toward the right shoulder. You could stay or take your hand over the top ear and add just a little bit more weight to shift the sensation. Maybe move your chin up or down until you find exactly what you're looking for. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pause the movement. Release your hand. Bring your neck back to neutral. Inhale. Exhale, bring the opposite ear toward the shoulder. Stay here. Or perhaps add your hand atop the head and get a little bit more stretch. Maybe move your chin up and down. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your arm back down. Bring your neck to neutral. Inhale here. And on the exhalation, lower your chin down toward the chest. Inhale, lift your chin up, open through the throat, maybe gaze up a little bit. Exhale, lower your chin down to the chest. One more, breathe in, look up. Breathe out, lower your chin down to the chest. Stay here or start to bring your right ear toward the right shoulder. And as you exhale again, chin to the chest, left ear to the left shoulder. So slowly moving from side to side, tracing your collarbones. You could also take full circles, but if you do so, make sure that you don't allow the head to drop back. It's just imagine that you're drawing circles onto the ceiling. Switch directions if you're doing circles. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Bring your neck back to neutral. Inhale, take your arms out to the sides, being mindful of the space that you're in. Exhale, cross your right elbow over the left, bend at the elbows, and take your hands to our opposite shoulders. Now notice that your elbows down or lifted create a different sensation. Maybe you bring your arms to eagle by bringing the backs of the hands or the palms of your hands to touch. And a little bit of movement side to side from wherever you are may also feel good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Pause the movement at the center. Open your arms to the sides. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale this time, left over right. Bend at the elbows, hands toward opposite shoulders. And maybe you stay here with the elbows down or lifted. Or perhaps you find eel with your arms. Perhaps you find a little bit of movement. Breathe. And then pause the movement at the center. Open your arms out. Inhale. And on the exhalation, release your arms all the way back down. Take a couple of shoulder rolls one way. And then the other. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now stretch your arms forward and start to roll your wrists in circles one way. You could make fists or keep your hands open. You can also do your ankles at the same time. And then switch directions. Inhale. And exhale. Shake out your fingers, shake out your arms, maybe shake out your body for a moment. Shake it all out, breathe in. And as you breathe out, slow down the shaking. Find a comfortable seat, soften your gaze down or close your eyes. Perhaps bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your abdomen. Taking a moment to notice how you feel physically, mentally, energetically. Considering the effort that it takes to show up, to create. And whether you feel like you did a lot or a little, enough or not enough. Consider, how do you want to talk to yourself? Can you be a little bit more compassionate, a little bit kinder, a little bit softer? Can you tell yourself, well done, good job, way to go? And if it's hard, I'll say it for you. Well done, good job, way to go. Breathe in. Sigh it out. Repeat within or out loud, thank you, thank you, thank you. Once you feel complete, release your hands. Let your eyes blink open if they closed. Thank you, my friends. All right, that feels like a good way to finish today's session. It's a great way, I find, to seal pretty much any productivity or work. And it was only a few moments, right? And a few basic stretches. So this is always my invitation. I know that it is great to go to an hour power vinyasa thing. And how great is it to be able to do just a few gentle stretches anytime you want from anywhere you may be. Yeah. Yay. I'm so glad y'all enjoyed these. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is so wonderful. All right. I hope that you've enjoyed this impromptu session. It's been super fun. I have gotten a lot done. I have read through 112 pages in just this session, right? Of course, I'm not like full on reading, but it's been super, super, super beneficial. So again, just remember, where are the spaces where you feel good, where you feel supported, and return there. You know, it's not always easy to show up. But just try to remember, oh, when I show up to productivity sprints, I see, I don't know, Rachel or Summerstar or Brandon or whomever, right? And that brings me joy. Even if it's someone that you know online, this is how we build strong community. This is how we shift the narrative that's going on. This is how we love ourselves and how we love one another, yeah? So you love this spontaneous session? Yay! Yay! So everybody, like, well done. Good job. I'm so glad you enjoyed the stretch at the end as well. Yeah. Yay. All right. Okay, my friends, it is time for me to wrap it up. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, this is going to be reposted as a replay. I don't know if I'm going to post it right away. Again, I'm still trying to figure it out, and I don't want it to be lost. So I may post it right away, which won't have any writing or content on it. But afterwards, I'm going to go in and fix it a little bit. And the more I do these here, the more I'm going to know what I'm doing, right? So, but yeah, let me know if you're interested in me doing these on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I think that's what I'm going to start with for now. And feel free to send me a DM. Let me know what times work for you. Again, the point is to make these work for the community. Yeah. And so if I can make it accessible to you in any way, shape, or form, please let me know and I will definitely take it into consideration. All right, my friends, thank you all for being here. Until we meet again, take care of yourselves. Please take care of each other. And I will see you all soon. Imrich, you are joining us as we are leaving, but hello, hello. You'll be able to watch the replay pretty soon. I'll be back here on Tuesday, weather permitting, life permitting, but I would love to see you all then. Also, if you are not subscribed to the pause yet, please do subscribe. I not only talk about productivity, but I am a yoga teacher and wellness educator, and I share all my stuff here in Substack. So I look forward to connecting with you in written as well. All right, friends, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and be well. Until next time, everyone.